Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here, back once again with another video. And today I'm going to be showing you, this video is my whole pickups from this past month, August 2025. So here's all my pickups for the month. Got some pretty good stuff here, some really good figures and DVDs. Some other good stuff. So we've got the DVDs, Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. The movie is quite good, but I wouldn't say. I mean, they said it was really good. I mean, I think it's good to an extent, but I don't think it's one of the best, to be honest. I think Avengers Endgame and stuff, Infinity War, even the first two Avengers movies, I think way better. It seemed to be like a TV series rather than an actual movie, but you know, it's quite good. But I didn't think it was that great. Minecraft movie. This is actually quite fun and enjoyable, very funny, and the action was quite good. Yeah, it's quite funny actually. Something that's surprising. I didn't really know much about it, but yeah, it's quite fun, entertaining, funny, and cool. Now, Final Destination Bloodlines, another DVD I picked up. This is actually really good. I really like this. I wasn't really much of a huge fan of Final Destination at the beginning. Just didn't really like. Just wasn't into really like supernatural type, or you know, these type of movies. You know, I was always into just straightforward killers like Jason and Myers, and Leatherface and that. Just killers going around killing people, just straightforward stuff. But then this I watched and I thought, yeah, this was really good. Yeah, this is really fun. Really good kills. It's actually extent where it's sort of like sometimes a bit far-fetched to turn over the top, but it's really fun and enjoyable, and the kills are really good. Although over the top, but some you could actually really see some of them happening, or at least you think some might happen. I don't know, someone have to have that much bad fortune, but yeah, you could imagine some of them happening. Some of the accidents, really good kills. Yeah, it's really fun. Certainly not boring. I've seen some really bad horror films this year, but this was really good. Yeah, really fun, enjoyable, good kills. It's almost like a computer game where you get sort of all these kills where someone gets killed by a lawnmower, or someone's cooking on a barbecue and then it blows up. Sort of like those type of things, scenarios where you. But yeah, this is really fun and really good. Now we go on to. We'll do this first. Leatherface plush. Picked this up for about £8, so quite cheap. Yeah, I wasn't really looking for this necessarily, but when I was looking at Leatherface figures, I just saw it cheap on there. For £8, I might as well just grab it. Also, I'm just picking these plushies up, horror plushies up now and again, just to add to the mix. Sorry. Next, we've got Mars Attacks bobblehead, which I picked up because I picked up the figure, and I picked up this as well just to go with it because I didn't have. I only had Mars Attacks DVD, didn't have like figures or anything else, and I thought while I picked up the figure, I thought I'd pick up this to go with it as well. So I've got the Mars Attack bobblehead, which is really good. And these are quite hard to come by, or at least quite expensive usually. But I got this for £35 on eBay, so I got a really good deal on it. Usually a lot more expensive, so really glad to have that. It's really good bobblehead. Then we've got another wacky wobbler. type thing. NECA, Freddy Krueger. Again, I wasn't looking for this originally. Again, while looking at Freddy Krueger figures and stuff, it just came up, and it was like £15. I think it was 13 or £15. Yeah, quite cheap. And I think sometimes these are going for a higher price on eBay. And I thought, yeah, I think I was going to get it at some stage, and I saw it on there for cheap, and I just thought, yeah, I'll grab it while it was cheap. So pretty good. Then we go on to Funko Pop, RoboCop Clarence, Bodiger figure, and I found this while looking for RoboCop figs, and I didn't have any Clarence figures in the collection, and this is the only, believe it or not, currently the only Clarence figure that I did. And yeah, because I've got the other RoboCop villains, certainly wanted Clarence, and because this is the only one they did, I thought I'm going to get it, and then I'll have Clarence in the collection, and it's quite a cool little fig. I'm not a huge fan of Funkos. I haven't hardly got any at all. Just not fan. I'm just not a fan of Funkos. I just don't collect them. I just see them as sort of like a babyish toy. Yeah, I'm just not into Funkos, to be honest. But there's sort of like the odd one or two that I'm, gonna pick up just because, just to add a few variations, and some, as I said, including this, they don't have any other versions. This is the only version of Clarence that they do. So I thought I'd definitely get that. So I've got Clarence in the collection. And yeah, there's just one or two Funkos that I'm just going to add. But it's not going to be a great deal. I'm not going to have a huge collection of them at all, because as I said, I'm not a massive fan of them. Now we got Loyal Subjects, Jason Voorhees Part 2 figure. Now again, I wasn't looking for this originally, but it came up while searching for Jason figures, and this came up, and this is very, very difficult, extremely difficult to get a hold of. This was like the only one on eBay I could see, and yeah, I just decided to pick it up. It's quite cheap as well. It's like £10 I think, or £11, something like that, quite cheap. Yeah, so I just bagged it straight away. I don't muck around when it comes to sort of like little figures and deals and stuff. I just usually pick them up without hesitation, because some of the stuff that you just get are usually really expensive, and when you see them cheap, you just got to grab them all you can. Sometimes you don't get a second chance. Now next is the McFarlane Movie Maniacs 50th anniversary Jaws figure statue. Now, I think so, it's a figure, but it's sort of more of a diorama statue type thing more than a figure. I think because there's sort of some issue with McFarlane NECA making an actual proper figure of Jaws. NECA have obviously recently had their Jaws game figure, which is part game, part figure, but it's more of a game. But yeah, there's some issue with not making a full-scale figure or something. So yeah, NECA did it as a figure, but sort of a game. I can do a figure on its own now to make it into a game, and then it's a figure. But yeah, but yeah, this is McFarlane's version of it. And instead of them trying to attempt to do sort of like full scale, they just literally did the head of Jaws into a sort of a statue. So figure statue, but yeah, it's more of a statue. But yeah, this is all right. It's not great. greatly made. It's a bit like cheap looking. Like the only really main thing is really the actual jaws, sort of shark head that looks okay and painted alright and details right. But the rest of it is quite cheapy. But it wasn't very expensive. I picked it up for about £37, £38. And they're going for quite high prices elsewhere on eBay, like crazy price, like 50, 60, £70. Well, certainly wasn't going to pay that for this. And I thought, well, it was cheap. I'm definitely going to get it. Yeah, so I thought I'd pick that up to go with my Jaws stuff, because I've got quite a lot of good Jaws stuff going at the moment. Now we go on to another little figure that I picked up, Lego custom Scream Ghostface figure. So I've got quite a few of these custom Lego horror figures now, and Scream I needed, so I picked that up. Only cheap as well, only like £5. That's really cheap. Next we have Mego Jeepers Creepers figure, and I was originally after the Tots Screen Greats Trick or Treats Jeepers Creepers figure, but I couldn't see it on eBay. I don't know if it's only just out in America or exclusive or whatever at the moment, but you couldn't see it much. Couldn't even see it in any like shops and stuff. So the only one I could see on eBay was the Mego version. I thought, yeah, it's not the Screen Greats version, but you know, what the hell? Wasn't really too bothered. I just thought I'd get a Jeepers Creepers figure, and this one came up for about, there was a few prices, some like 20, but I picked this one up for 30, paid a bit more, but I'm paying this in instalments on Klarna, so it's like £12 a month, 3 months. So I thought I'd just pick this up because I couldn't find the other one. I thought it didn't really matter really, any version of this would do, because I wasn't really that fussed about the figure, because I'm not a huge fan of Jeepers Creepers, to be honest. So I thought just grab that one. Now we go on to a pretty awesome figure which I've been after for quite a while, is the NECA Escape from New York Snake Plissken figure. As I said, I've been after this quite a while. Saw it on eBay before, but really hot expensive, and like 150 or more for it. Didn't want to pay as much as that, even though I wanted it, but don't want it as much as that. And yeah, I was looking for it again, and this time it was slightly cheaper than it was previously. It was like 80. There was a couple. There was one for 80 or around about 80, and then one about 90. So I thought probably not going to get it less than 80. 80 is probably the lowest it's going to go. I can't see it going lower than that, because usually like 150 or more. And I thought, yeah, I think it's time I picked it up. And again, I think I ended up paying like 82 quid or something for it. Again, playing it on Klarna, which works out cheaper, monthly pay, so it's like 20, I don't know, it's 26 quid a month or something like that. So yeah, really good. I got that eventually. Not a lot of times you would feel ecstatic about paying 80 quid for a figure, but on this occasion, something that I really wanted. And actually for this, 80 quid is quite cheap, considering it's becoming sort of a growl, really, or just really hard to come by. But yeah, really glad I grabbed hold of it, because I've been after it for a while, and yeah, really happy to have it in the collection. Next we go on to Miss McFarlane Mr. Freeze figure. Now I did see the newer version that's in Forbidden Planet. I was going to get that, but then realised it was the wrong colour than the movie, and it didn't look right. So instead of getting that, I got the Build-A-Figure version, because it's the sort of right colour. because I, mostly because I don't want ones that are the wrong colour. So this one come up on eBay where someone had bought the parts and then was selling it as they build it. So yeah, decided to get this as well, and really good to have Arnie as Mr. Freeze in the collection. Really good figure. It's going to go on my sort of like best figure area setup. Next we're going to Conan Super 7 Conan Barbarian figures. Now I've got two now. Because I was originally going to get I was looking at the original version before and was going to get that. But then I see the war paint version, Conan, and I was actually going to get that just on its own. And it was like 45, I saw it on eBay. But then I saw a fantastic deal. Seller was selling these as a pair for 45 for the pair. And usually these are going for £35 each. I think they're gradually reducing to like 25, but original price 35 individually, and this guy was selling them for two for 45. So I had the choice of getting the wall paint version, a different version on its own for 45, or these, and I was sort of kind of torn between either getting the original or the wall paint version, or the wall paint version on its own. And I thought, this just seemed like a no-brainer. Two figures for 45. I was torn between getting the original and the wall paint one. I thought, do you know what? Seems like too much of a good deal to pass on. So I thought, you know what? Might as well just get two figures, and then I've got the original and the wall paint one. So yeah, I thought it was a great deal. Two figures for 45, and the wall paint one is really good. That's going on the main display. And last and not least, we've got this really awesome Mars Attacks vintage, because it is from the Mars Attacks from 1996, and this is the original version from the 1996 movie, because I was going to get the Super 7 one, but they're really expensive, like £8 for one figure. Super 7, not going to pay that much. I'm not going to pay £8 for a Super 7 figure. I consider paying some stuff for 80 if it's like a rare figure or something that I really need, or something that's a Mezco that's worth getting. But yeah, I wasn't going to pay £8 for a Super 7 figure. 40, yeah, maybe, not 80. So I saw they had the vintage ones on eBay, and for one that I looked at a while ago, sold, and someone beat me to it and bought it, and I looked again, and this time I saw this one, which is pretty awesome, which is a talking version. Oh yeah, I took the batteries out of it. Didn't come with batteries. I had to put batteries in, and then I took them out again. But it's the talking version. Really awesome figure. As I said, couldn't get the Super 7 one because it's really expensive. So I decided to get the vintage one instead, and the vintage ones actually look really good. Some of the vintage ones don't look good, because if you look at the Terminator figures and the NECA Terminator figures, the vintage Terminator figures look awful. So the NECA figures look fantastic. But the Super 7 and the vintage ones look quite similar, and this vintage one looked really awesome on eBay. So I said, couldn't get that. Saw the vintage one, and I saw this large talking action ambassador version, and I thought, and it was on there for like £30. I think it was like, ended up paying £33 for it. And I thought, do you know what? Large talking ambassador figure, only £33, way cheaper than the Super 7, and it looks great. The head sculpt's really great on this. for the vintage one. So, as I said, a lot of vintage ones just don't look like the movie figures, but this looked really, really good. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to get it. So guys, that's going to be it for this pickup. I thought I'd do the pickups different to usual. Usually I just do them really quick and just going through them. But I thought I'd do a little bit of talking and just do it like really, really good video of it and cool and fun. Maybe it's too long. I may go back to it doing short if this feels like it's too long. If people enjoy it, like this longer version, let me know, by the way, guys, if you think the longer version of pickups how is better, or you think the short ones, just quick, get through it, is better. Let me know, because I really do want to know whether it should be longer or shorter. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next video. Take care, bye for now. See you soon. Thanks for watching.